Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are doing gameplay with the brand new Amethyst Anthony Parker. I'm excited to try this card, man. He is a 6'6" shooting guard, but he's very complete badge-wise for an Amethyst. I paid $35K for this card, which I was pretty stunned about. Thought that was an incredible value. This card is a really good budget card, man. He's going to be a very nice option, and a guy, if you can get him for $50K or cheaper, I would recommend it if you're looking for somebody at the shooting guard position. I get the shooting guard position is loaded, and there are a lot of good ones, but this Anthony Parker is going to be a good card, man. I'm excited to show him to y'all. So before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 50,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, 92 offense, 89 defense. I know this is more of a random card, but I like doing random card gameplays. They're fun to do, especially with all these wild gems they dropped. There's a lot of budget gems, and this is one of them. 88 mid-range, 93 ball, 85 driving dunk, 88 free throw, 86 ball handle, 84 steal, 86 perimeter, 78 interior. That's not bad. 86 speed, 86 agility, 84 speed with ball, 85 vert, even 78 strength, 94 stamina. Just like a super well-rounded card. No added badges. Gold bailout, breakstar challenger, deadeye glove, immovable, limitless, lightning launch, off-ball pest, on-ball menace, paint project, physical finisher, pick dodger, pogo stick, posterizer, post lock, and then you have half set shot, half slippery, gold shifty, gold strong handle. You add like unpluckable, maybe, let's see, paint patroller, interceptor, handles for days, and I don't know, mini marksman or dimer or something. Like you're kind of chilling on this card. I feel like at the end of the day, he becomes a really solid. He's just super well rounded already, even as a base card. You had handles for days and a couple of the badges to him, and he's pretty much chilling, and he can kind of dribble. His escape isn't bad. Behind the back isn't the greatest, but it's not as bad as like a basic behind the back or something like that. He has a decent escape, and his jumper is money with half set shot, and again, gold shifty, normal fade, good upper. Like this card can come off a screen and fade to the right very, very effectively. Fading left is also, I mean, not unbelievably elite, but definitely good too. And then 85 driving dunk, can get to the rim, has again that 86 perimeter, 78 interior, good gold defensive badges too. Just like overall for a 35,000 MT shooting guard. A guy who can actually kind of score, defend, shoot, slash. It's a really nice skill set to have, especially with a jumper this solid too. I'm excited to use this card, man. I think he's gonna be a stud. Let's hop into a game. Let's see what Anthony Parker can do. Alrighty, hopping into this game. I am playing salary cap for this one instead of showdown, mostly because it's an Amethyst gameplay. Makes it easier to showcase him for one. Plus, I also just need to get my salary cap games done regardless. Look at that jumper though. No dip three, knocks it down from nice and deep, 26 feet. And that is a great start to the game for Mr. Anthony Parker off that pick and pop, immediately showcasing the range and how solid that shot is, being able to get that off as well. Popper again. This time we're not going to force, although we are going to get to the mid range and get a really good look, and that one is green. So there you go, just like that, a quick 5-point burst to start off the game for Anthony Parker. I'm not going to be able to dribble with him as much as I'd like in this video because he doesn't have handles for days. Again, that's why I say that's a very important badge to give him and give anybody who's going to be more of a scorer. But really good defense right there as he does come out and get himself a steal, and then we come off the screen. I'm just going to shoot that in his face. Okay, that might have been a little bit of a force, but it really wasn't that bad of a shot. It was 5%. Like, I actually thought I had a chance to make it. So, unfortunately, KD does get past Doug Christie there, get to the rim and get a layup, but that's all right. It is what it is. We're going to go like, just like, let's run like a little quick flop play. He doesn't have handles for days after all, so we got to be a little creative here in terms of how we're getting him open to a certain extent at least. Catch and shoot again. He is not through the screen, and that is green. Anthony Parker with another catch and shoot three. That's two quick ones and a fading mid-range, and he's already got himself 8 points in the first like minute and a half of the game. That's pretty impressive. Now play low, contest here. Okay, we didn't contest. Nasreed, I guess, is a little too small to be getting that contest, unfortunately. Already has takeover. That's kind of crazy, to be totally honest. Dribble drive again. Popper again. Now we blow by. Hop step through to the rim. Lay me. Come on. Yes, sir. Anthony, beautiful stuff. DeMar DeRozan, not the best defender, but we'll take the bucket nonetheless. 10 points already. That's spectacular to start this game out. We know Ben Wallace can't shoot. Unfortunately, do I just got to jump? Maybe it's because I jumped in the first place or because I was so far back. I don't even know. All right, whatever. Hit it up to him again. Little double escape here into a shot, into a force is what I should have said. That was a really bad shot selection, but at least we're back. Probably need to be a little smarter with my decision making than going up with that type of a shot, and we are in a tie game now because of it as well, but it is what it is. We're not going to over dribble here. We're going to try to get to the rim, see if we can get ourselves some sort of stick dunk or something, or get around the edge and get an assist. That'll work too. Another easy bucket, forcing the switch for Ben Wallace, which leaves it easy inside for Naz Reid to take advantage again. X switch this just so we have a little more size on Ben Wallace. X switch this as well. We can switch out to here. Now we can switch down to there, get out to the corner. Low-key should have been a steal for Doug Christie, but that's fine. Help, watch the dump down. Good defense. That's fine. This is fine. This is fine. Yeah, Robert Pack's good. That was fine. Unfortunately, I should have brought some help there at the end of the possession. It is what it is. Downhill drive again. We do have 95 driving, and we have that as well. Another easy standing dunk. I mean, this is just easy right now. Offensively, we're getting buckets at will. Defensively, we're not doing much, but Anthony Parker with 12 points and 1 assist so far. I mean, I will take that every day of the week. Doug Christie's just a little too small, especially if he's behind KD. That probably wasn't very good defense by your boy. We're right back to the rim, though. If Robert Pack can do one thing, it's that right there. Dunk the ball. I think he's got 95 driving dunk as a Ruby, and he gets right to the rim, gets on the rim, and dunks it home. Needed that. Let's get a stop here, Anthony. You're one of the only cards in this team who's been playing good defensively as well, and that's good D. Finally, Naz Reid coming up with a play. Hit it over to Anthony. Anthony catch and shoot, and force again. Why did I shoot that? I guess it's because it's a point guard, but what am I thinking? Good D, Doug. Way to recover, Doug. And we get the board. Let's freaking go. That's huge. Swing it again. Catch here again. Give me a good escape. And now let me use the screen. Perfect. Midi fade. Perfect. Green B. Good shot. Anthony Parker, welcome down. What a first half, honestly. Very, very impressive stuff so far. And we have a 4-point lead. Anthony Parker with what? 14 of our... I think 14 points and 2 assists or something like that in the first half. It's either way, really good first half. Card's looking really solid so far. Definitely showing what he can do as a scorer, and I'm excited to see what he can do in the second half. He can keep it going. Again, handles for days would be a big help to this card. Obviously, like I said, his SIGs aren't crazy, but he's doing a good job in this game. I've been impressed with what I've seen, and I don't know, who is that? Oh, this dude's got the Earl Monroe and Henry Bibby dynamic duo off his bench. Well, you have fun with that, my boy. You have fun with that indeed. I gave that up. Are you kidding me? Wow. I thought that was going to be a block or a contest or something, but I guess not. All right. It is what it is. Back to the dribble drive. Switches to the rim. Hey, 85 driving. Easy. Yep. I mean, he's not the craziest slasher in the world, but open driving lane, that's going to happen every time. This card's good, man. I am very, very pleased with what I've seen today out of Anthony Parker. Where are we going with Robert Pack? I don't know what happened there. I tried to, like, icon switch. It didn't switch, so... That's what it is. We've played no defense this game, but it doesn't matter. I don't play defense in gameplays anyway. I just play offense. Catch and shoot again. He is so green. You get space, it is absolutely automatic. That jumper, it's Pat Connaughton's shot. It is smooth as butter. I'm not going to lie. I love what I've seen out of this card so far on that end of the court. Help here again. Yep, good defense. Who is that? I don't even know who that Ruby is, but this is good D again. Yep, Anthony. Yep, good D. Surprised he made that bailout pass, to be honest. We're back to the corner. Yep, we're good. Good D. Yup. Easy. Great defensive possession. Let's get one more bucket, and I think we're good to call it a gameplay from there. 19 points and 1 assist on 23 points scored is pretty impressive, I gotta say. We're gonna go right back to it. He put his starters back in already. Did not want to leave the bench in the game for long, did he? I don't blame him, but that's another dunk. Anthony Parker to the rim. He's not crazy fast, but he's athletic enough. I mean, again, oh, and a steal too. Way to make plays. You are filling it up right now, Anthony. I just had to force it. I had to give him a chance, honestly. It's not a good shot, but I had to give him a chance regardless because of how well he's been shooting the ball this game. I gave up a dunk right there. All right, whatever. One more. We have seen what we've needed to see already, but I want to get one more just for good measure. Crossover, dribble drive, out to our popper. Nice dribble penetration, creates a wide open 3 for a teammate. And that may not be a bucket, but it's another great play. 21 points, 2 assists, 2 steals, 9 of 13 and 3 of 7 from 3. Did not miss a shot inside the arc. He is playing really, really well. 35K for this card's a really good deal. He does a lot of things well, especially if he's badged up just a little more. I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.